see if anybody's out there this lovely Tuesday. Yeah, today is Tuesday, September 5th. See if we can get anybody in here today. Oops. Hello, hello, and welcome. What's up, folks? How are we doing out there? What do we want here? What do we want? Yeah, that'll do it. Hello, dear. This is a paid channel only. If you'd like to donate for a reading, I'd be happy to answer that question for you. All my information is pinned in the chat. Hey, Steven, what's up? How you doing? Hey, Sophie, hello. How are you? How's it going, guys? Are you guys together? Thanks for your message, Amanda. Yes, I do need to do my networking for sure. Oh, on the uh the 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 fair, the metaphysical fair. Yeah, those are so flippin' fun. It's so I just I don't know, I just help so many people. I just love it. We'd be watching Nine Inch Nails music videos. Yeah, that place would probably be right up your alley, Sophie. It was like this gal beside me, she had some of the creepiest stuff I've ever seen in my life. Like, uh, well, I mean, I don't know if you're into this stuff, but like, there's this uh, raccoon head in like all in these jars, like dead animals, like their heads and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, dead things. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. This lady was, she was cool as shit and everything, but yeah, she's sells dead things. Yes. 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 The yes. Yes. Yeah. She had all sorts of stuff like that. It was crazy. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, that group there is a little bit more on the witchy side than and then I have another group that's more on the spiritual side. I'm probably more the spiritual side. I mean, it all goes hand in hand, I guess, but it was fun though. We got another one coming up in December, same group of people. So I've got this month. I've got my just my local town fair, or well, it's not really fair. It's a festival that I put up my booth and a little bit of both Donnie and Marie. I mean, I fit right in with them, like them, like I can have conversations with these people and I know what they're talking about. But yeah. But this upcoming, well, it's not for a few weeks. It's quite interesting. We're just in my town here. I'm the only tarot reader. I mean, it's like a craft fair, so that'll be fun. Got that coming up, and then all sorts of lots of cool stuff in October. Based on Halloween and stuff. Who doesn't love Halloween, right? So Steven's still here. I've been concerned. Are you doing okay, Steven? Are you still here? Checking on your well-being. Bit witchy, bit rock and roll. Let's see. I should explore my local spirit stores, although we're inundated with tarot readers in this neck of the woods. Oh, you are? These people here, they come like from Kansas City. I'm in Missouri, so I'm in a very small town, conservative place. And these readers, actually, I was the only tarot reader. Now that I think about it, there was some gal doing oracle. That one lady was reading bones. That was freaky. But they're coming down from Kansas City. I'm like in central Missouri, very conservative area. Ugh. Stephen and I found one in his neighborhood. Oh, good. I don't know. She was reading bones, and I went and talked to her for a while. She's a real cool lady. Actually, I'm going to refer people to her because, people that I see in person. Because people come to me talking about how they think that there's some kind of spirit attached to some object, or they want some kind of exorcism done, stuff like that. That's way out of my range. And now I have someone to refer them to because I'm always like, I don't know. Put some salt out. So I'm glad to have found somebody close, in my area that I can refer these people to that are coming to me all freaking out. I guess they think I have the answers because I'm a tarot reader, but I really don't. So not when it comes to that kind of like dark entities and stuff like that. I try to stay clear of that stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't know. She was doing bone. She was charging like $50 for these bone readings. That's why I didn't get one. But I do know what you mean. I try to work within the light. Yeah. But I do get people asking me those questions. And like I say, I don't know what to tell them. So now I found this gal here, which she's about 30 minutes away from me. So at least I have someone now I can say, you know what? Ask this lady. Hopefully she can do something. That was $35 for a tarot reading in San Francisco. She also did palm and psychic. You could get all three for $85. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed, that I am way too cheap on my readings. But, I'm used to live, right? And here it's like boom, 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 boom. It's like one after the other. It's like more of a quick thing when they're, I don't know. I just did my $15 reading. I do that. That's what I do. My $15 reading, which you can either get my 10 card tarot or a Lenormand for $15. I charge $15 for the Lenormand at those fairs. But these other people are charging there was a tarot reader. Well, she wasn't a tarot reader. She was some kind of energy aura cleansing or something like that. $60. I was like, shit. I think in person should be a little higher. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I feel like, to me, it's like, well, I'm expending the same energy, so I feel uncomfortable. Charging more, I guess. But they're also in person, they're tipping in person and stuff. They're paying cash. Things are definitely different. But one thing I don't like is I can see them crying. So I'm like, I should have brought Kleenexes. I don't mean to make people cry. At least online, you're not seeing the person crying or whatever. If that makes any sense. I was like, oh my god, I got people crying. I mean, I'm like, just like giving people messages from people that have passed on, stuff like that. You know, people cry, or telling people they need to let go of, you know, they're grieving their dead husband for like many years, you know, and to tell them that, and they start crying. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's the same energy expender, but when you see the energy in person, it takes more out of you. Ah, that's so true. I hadn't thought of it that way. Hey, Dan. Okay, so Stephen, my dear Stephen, you said you're doing good. I'm so glad to hear it. Sophie can go first. Okay, Sophie. He said to have, you know, he's got a few. Oh, 3 tarots and 3 Lenormands. Oh, Stephen is on it today. Okay. Actually, you guys donated. It looks about right at the same time. But I'm telling you what, the Lenormand was a hit at this fair. The Lenormand was, I mean, I used the Lenormand once, and then they started telling other people, and oh my gosh, it was just a big hit. But people have heard of tarot, but they haven't heard of Lenormand, you know. Aww, this should be short. Okay, honey, what's your question? Eleanor, I'm still learning. I keep on pulling the coffin. A dang coffin. Yeah, it's hard. Amazing, considering you get tough love with that death. Yeah, you do. That's when the tears were coming out. Oh my gosh. But I had an 8-year-old child that wanted a reading, and I do not do that. You know, of course, the mom was saying to, you know, gave permission. And I got this reading all about how somebody's concealing their identity when it comes to paternity. You know, I'm sitting here telling this 8-year-old this. It was like very uncomfortable. But her mom told me later, yeah, that's true. Her dad is not, is denying her, denying that he's her father and stuff. I was like, oh my God, Spirit, why'd you bring that out? But I don't know. I don't think I should be reading for children, really. All right. Anywho, Sophie, what is your question? But after mom heard that reading, then she wanted one for herself, you know. So, did I receive a spiritual message while I was meditating the night before last? Was it spiritual, profound, or just coincidence? Ooh, okay, okay. Yeah. Sophie, you ever read for a kid before? Like, I've read for like teenagers, but this is an actual kid. 8 years old, this child. Got no kids allowed in my business. Yes. I worried about that for the first time last night. That's funny though that you worried about that last night, and here I'm talking about it. Keep it at 18. Yeah, that's my rule is 18, but I'll read for you with parental permission. But that's usually like a 16-year-old. I never get an 8-year-old. She was fine though. She was just like doo doo doo. You know, she's a kid, right? I don't think she knew what in the world I was talking about, but Mama did. Mama did. Oh my gosh. And then I read for a 14-year-old. That reminded me, a 14-year-old. She wanted a message from her deceased father. That was deep. It was pretty sad reading, though, but I gave it to her. This man apparently had drank himself to death. Never know. She'll come back in 25 years and thank you. Well, you never know. That's right, Dan. You never know. All right, let's see here for Sophie. Did Sophie receive a spiritual message while she was meditating the night before last? What was a spiritual message she received? Was this a spiritual message she received? I was 13 when I had my first reading at Crystal Fair for Monster Mission. My message was real. Don't do drugs. Stay in school. That's good, though. That's a good message. I have with some of the children, I'll be like, now listen to your mother, and stuff like that. Because I know their moms appreciate that. Because you know how kids are. They'll listen to anyone but their mother. Furthermore, my God, I'm reading every day. Dan. I wish I was joking, but I ran into trouble and my best friends did too. Ah! All right. Spiritual. The Justice, Ace of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Spiritual girl, spiritual. It's like you're being told the truth. We've got the High Priestess here showing is your intuition here in charge. Yeah, it's like some kind of truth was, and you know what I get a lot for this Ace of Pentacles, or how I feel, it's like the hand of God, like giving you this message, like here you are, here we go, here's the truth. I'm handing it to you. I'm putting it in front of you here. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, Crowley's card for spiritual magic. Well, there you go. Yeah. I'm getting chills all over too, so I have no doubt that whatever you... Yeah, the message came from spirit, no doubt. And the High Priestess, oh heck yeah, that's the card of the intuition, right? And then with the Justice, for me, that's something about the truth. Like, here's the truth. I'm revealing the truth to you. This is what you need to hear. So yeah, I say definite yes, no doubt about it here. Trust your intuition. Yep. Cool. There's your confirmation, Sophie. That's huge. Thank you, dear, for your donation. this is huge. I just started a new type of meditative practice based on ancient Indian teaching, transcendental meditation. Transcendental. Boy, that's a mouthful. Transcendental meditation. You're welcome, dear. Ancient Indian teaching. Are you talking like when you say Indian, are you talking about people from India? Or are you talking about like Native Americans? I'm just curious. India. Okay. Follows the teaching of the oh my gosh, Maharishi. Awesome. I don't know why I was thinking Native American for some reason. I just feel like the Native Americans were such spiritual people. I mean, still are, I would say, but such spiritual people. But I'll have to look into that. Very interesting. Thank you for coming by the channel. Both cultures deeply spiritual. Yeah. Check it out. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, Stephen, we are ready for you, my dear. I don't know why I'm saying we. I am ready for you. If you want to go ahead and post your first question. I guess me and Spirit. Spirit and I are ready for you, Stephen. Let me write that down. Maha. Hey, girl, Eliana. Oh my gosh. I swear this keeps happening to me. I thought of you yesterday. And I remember thinking, I haven't seen Eliana in a while. And poof, there she is. All right, girl, let me get you down here. Eliana, thank you, dear. Oh, you want to start with Lenormand? Okay, that's different. But you can do whatever you want, Stephen. What's coming up in your career? Keeps happening to different people. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Okay, Stephen, so you want to know what you can expect next in your career? Should I come back in about 30 minutes? Yes, I would say so, honey. Because Stephen's ahead of you and he's got quite a few questions. So, yeah, I would say, yeah, about 30 minutes. Okay, so Stephen, what this is going to do is just going to tell you the very next thing, okay? with the Lenormand, it's just going to tell you like the very next thing that's going to happen here in your career. So what is coming up here within Stephen's career, please? Okie dokie, he says. I'm glad you're doing well, Stephen. What is coming up here in Stephen's career? What is coming up in Stephen's career? Please, what's coming up? Child, the fox, the birds, the lady, the letter, the rider, and the ring. Okay, so there's some kind of communication here with a woman who actually this can be it's beneficial. It is beneficial for you. Yeah, it's like having some kind of meeting or conversation here. A woman reached out to me this morning on an interview. Boom, there we go. So yeah, a work relationship with this woman. Let's see. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, you're going to have an interview here. Yeah, no doubt. Did you schedule it? Because it looks like you're going to have this interview about a new job. Yeah, and you're kind of like you're reacting with some kind of curiosity here about this change or this news here. They're curious about you too. Beginning of a change. Not just yet. Okay. Well, get on it, Stephen, because I mean that's your next thing that's coming up is just having this new job. Are you having a hard time concentrating though? Like something about you're having a hard time concentrating. But maybe a little nervous, cautious here. I mean, I don't know that you're going to get this job, but this relationship that with this woman is very like beneficial for you. So, yeah, I would say definitely get back with this person here. Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's just saying something about a meeting. I don't really know that you're getting the job though. But I can't tell you that you're not either. Um, but it is an opportunity here for you, no doubt. Yeah, to make connections quickly. Um, so yeah, still processing everything and settling it. Yeah, yeah, you probably. I think that's why maybe you haven't. You just got a lot on your mind and stuff. Um, is why I'm getting this like you're kind of distracted. Um, but if you responded to her, then I think you're gonna hear back from her here. There is you could get a contract here. So I mean it is highly likely that you get some kind of contract with this person. Um, so if you just responded, and I'm getting something about her contacting you, then she'll get back with you here. Yeah, keep me updated. Looks good. How's David feeling? How's David? How's David feeling? King of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Hermit. Well, painful ending here with the Ten of Swords. I'm not sure. He may feel a little bit betrayed here, which, doesn't mean he has a right to, but or that there's a reason to, but I do feel like he's feeling this painful ending, okay? I think I've got the Hermit here, so you guys must not be in communication. There's something here about like being alone, being single, being quiet, doing a lot of thinking here. I think he is thinking about you, though. You're showing up here. You're the King of Cups, right? The man of romantic interest. But he's feeling pain. He's feeling pain here and loneliness, I would say, over this ending with you guys. Yep. This is also the Virgo card, and I know he's a... No, wait, he's not a Virgo. I take that back. That's Leandro. Scratch that. But this is just, I feel it's just about being alone, silent, thinking about the ending. Okay? Saw a Venmo transaction today between him and some rando from yesterday that looks drug related. Oh, really? Oh, I'm sure he's trying to ease his pain. I don't know if he's an addict or whatever, but people do ease their pain that way. Through Venmo, huh? That's hilarious. Getting your dope through Venmo these days. It don't surprise me, but what's he doing in general? Yeah, I opened it up to pay you. Yeah, and you seen that? Oh my gosh. Better watch out. You'll end up having to pay taxes on that. The drug dealer. Oh, jeez. I think Venmo's maybe sending out 1099s this upcoming year. I'm not sure. I just heard, but okay. Another woman reached out too. Oh, you mean for the for an interview? Well, heck, that reading could be about her too. Keep my transactions private. Oh, good, good. Well, that didn't take long. I'm talking about the woman reaching out. All right, how is David doing in general right now? How is David doing in general right now? Oh dear, we got the devil. King of Cups is here again. And the Eight of Wands. There's something here about communication here in a toxic manner. Narcissistic communication. I think this is about you, though. So, Drugs. Oh, you think the drugs? I think he's... I wouldn't be surprised, Stephen, if he doesn't reach out to you with more just controlling stuff, like narcissistic. I don't know, what he would say, but I still feel like he wants to control you. Still wants to, have his clutches in you or something, like, because I know this is representing you because it was you from the last reading represented you. So I think it is here again. You're the King of Cups. You're the man of romantic interest. So I think he's either thinking about the communication with you guys back and forth, and how it was so toxic. But he think he wants to. Yeah, no, he's not. No, 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 no. No, he's not over that. I mean, shoot, you just moved out a few days ago, right? And narcissists really don't work that way. They're like always going to, if they can, try to get one up on you. The Venmo thing with the devil, definitely. Yeah, the drugs. Oh, I see where you're coming from. He's like the Eight of Wands to me is like communication. Yeah, like he's communicating here for drugs. But yeah, I still think he may try to communicate with you. But I wouldn't trust his intentions, though, if he does. Even if he sounds nice, it's bullshit. But yes, you're right. The devil can also be like drug addictions and so he's not doing well. He's using the drugs to mask his pain. All right, how is David feeling about that right now, please? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he did it to himself, and that's a lot of times what they do it to themselves. Yeah, you had no choice. Okay, we got the Three of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, we got not so good. I think they're arguing here, not getting along. Something's with the Five of Wands here. I've got broken heart, sadness, challenges here with the Six of Pentacles. It could be concerning, an, like, not an equal give and take. I think they're arguing about not getting one's given more than the other, or maybe Leandro feels like he's putting in more than David is, or David feels like he's putting in more than Leandro is, or something like that. Like, things are not balanced, things are not equal. And so they're arguing about that. Could even be money. Probably David is taking it out on him after everything. Whoops. He has no one else to take it out on. Yeah, they're definitely arguing here. Having some kind of conflict. So I would say things are not going well between those two either. Yeah. I'm not getting what I want, kind of thing. Since he was so involved. Yeah. At least it's not you, Steven. You know? Hi, Eliana, honey. Just got two Lenormands, then it'll be your turn. two Lenormands, then it'll be your turn, hon. Actually, I just need to run to the restroom real quick, Steven. I'll be right back and we will do your question. I hate the way this shakes. What's going on? Is Eliana gonna go ahead and go? I don't know if she went ahead and left or not. Damn thing's shaking like crazy. Hi, Aries Sun. Yes, I am still taking donations. Yep. There's Rosemary. Hi, girl. I've seen you forever. Not seen you, but seen your profile pic. I think Ileana might have went ahead and took off, Stephen. So we'll go ahead. If you're still here, go ahead and do yours. Okay. All right. How does David feel about Stephen now? How is David feeling about Stephen now? How is David feeling about Stephen now? How much is the reading? It's all pinned up in the chat, hon. Everything's up there, pinned up in the top of the chat, depending on what you want. I know you like Lenormand, honey. They're $12 for the Lenormand. That's what you usually get. Okay. How is David feeling about Stephen? All right, thank you, Aries. And I'll type up a list here when I get done with Stephen's reading. You know, it's funny, I hung out at the rock venue for goth night after my shift at the bowling alley, and I brought leftover cupcakes for everything. One of the bartenders said no because of sugar, but he said he loved me. What? And he's a straight guy, so that was eye-opening. Interesting. Oh, dang it. Yeah, a straight guy telling a gay guy that they love them. That's kind of weird. I don't know if it's weird, but interesting. So telling somebody you love them is not harassment. No, absolutely not. I see where you're going with that. I was wondering, where is he going with this? But okay. Yeah. People do that a lot, like, oh, I love you. Yeah, yes, David was wrong. Yes. All right, how's David feeling about Stephen from his house? David feeling about Stephen. All right, we got the key, the fish, the fox, the dog, the lady, which that's David, the child, and the bear. So I think he wants you to initiate something. He thinks you're innocent. Like, he knows you're that you are innocent in this. And that you were inexperienced. He feels like you were too overwhelmed. Yeah, I'm getting something about, yeah. And I'm getting this, I've got this before, a parent-child relationship. I've got this for you guys before. Like, I don't know who's supposed to be the parent or who's supposed to be the child, but like he looks at things like a parent-child relationship with you guys, like somebody somebody was being treated as if they needed guidance even though they didn't. Somebody was being treated as though they needed protection even though they didn't. It switched. Okay. There's something here about making friends for selfish reasons, and I'm getting money. So I think like financial support, yeah. And also you've financially supported him is what he thinks anyways. Like you were there to financially support him like a parent would do. And he wanted to do everything. Someone who wants to do everything themselves versus someone who wants someone to tell them what to do. I don't know. I guess he didn't want you telling him what to do. Like a parent would, but yet he wanted you to financially support him like a parent would. Oh, Lord. To make friends for selfish reasons. So, and he thinks that there was a conflict between what he thinks is right and what you said was right. But self-interest influenced everything. And I don't know, he wants to provide for himself. Yeah, I'm getting that same thing. Conflict would be between being told what to do and wanting to do one's own thing. So he was conflicted between being told what to do, but then he wanted to do what he thought he wanted to do. It's this parent-child thing. He very much sees you as parent-child. I don't know. But actually, it's showing up like Yeah, like he's the child. It's like he's the child. Yes. But then I'm just having a friend had their own agenda here. There's a lot of distrust. But he wanted to, okay, here we go. He wanted you to be the child. Like, because he wanted to be the leader. He wanted to be the one who was able to trick you. Yeah, because I'm showing he's showing up as, or you're showing up as the child here. But you were the parent sometimes. Yeah. I guess he recognizes that you were the parent, but he wanted you to be the child. It's this power fluctuation stuff. You know, which really nobody should be a parent or a child, right? Especially in a friendship. But yeah, he wanted to be an authority. Yeah, yeah. But he still wanted you to financially, he still wanted your money. However, he wanted you to pay for stuff. I see that. Yeah. He really only valued what was of use to himself. Okay. But I'm getting self-employment here too, though. So I don't know who's self-employed, but something about self-employment. I don't know. And then yeah, oh my gosh, Stephen, to use someone or something only as a means to profit. So yeah, I mean, it's very clear here. You know, he knows that he was using you to profit. He wanted you to be the child, but what was happening was you were being the parent. He didn't like that. But he's also thinking about not to let you slip through his fingers. Oh my gosh. But he also is saying, I don't know, he doesn't. This is weird, but if you're open to too much, nothing gets truly close to you. I don't know what that means, but if you're open, maybe you do. If you're open to too much, nothing gets truly close to you. So, and he's gaining this understanding. He's thinking a lot about it. He's not handling it well. No, he's not handling it well. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Yeah, he's not handling it well. That's what I have for you, dear. Okay, guys, let me get a list here so you guys know what's going on. I was too big a part of his home life for too long, and he was unstable before. Yeah, I agree with you, Stephen. Okay, so we've got Stephen, then we have this Ariana, and we have Aries Sun. Aries Sun has 2 questions, and then we have this Rosemary. Okay, guys. Okay. What are David's next actions? Oops. What are David's next actions towards Stephen? 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 Okay, that is you. So the lady, the bear, the key, the crossroads, the ship, the moon, and the lilies. Yeah, he's definitely emotional about you leaving here. No doubt about it. His next action, I see him taking the lead. Now, what is that? Taking the lead. Yeah, he is sad because of a departure. He's sad because of you leaving. He's got I'm getting strange emotions. He's really like looking into the situation in depth, like in his mind. This departure has left like a deep mark on his psyche, is what I'm getting. I don't necessarily see communication. I don't have like the letter here or even the birds, which can both be communication. Okay, yeah. What he's trying to do, Stephen, he's trying to deal with his needs and fears by like being self-disciplined, like not allowing his needs and fears to be eased. Like I, I I'm not so sure he's gonna do much at anything. I mean, like this is like how he's feeling here, but I'm not sure. This doesn't mean forever, but it's more of how he's feeling. He's trying to like maturely handle his emotions. Um, I'm getting him sleeping a lot. To sleep too much. I don't know what that's about, but um, which somebody who's sleeping a lot, I think, would be like depressed. Hmm. I think he's thinking of you as someone who tried to influence his sex life. He thinks that you do influence his sex life. I don't know why that's showing up here, but it is. Um, it's like he's trying to protect himself from physical desires. The hell? Yeah, okay. I think he's going to try to go his own way here. He's going to try to go his own way because he's trying to protect himself from feeling any kind of sexual desires for you. So I don't know that you'll hear from him anytime soon. Um, yeah, he's going to try to. He's kind of undecided what he should do. Um, he's going to be thinking a lot about the pros and cons of you leaving. He's going to try to try out different directions and see where they lead. Um, he's trying to change his direction here by like having self discipline. So I don't really see any physical action presently at this present time. So he's going to try other stuff out, I guess. Yeah, he's allowing himself to be free. And now he's like, man, I don't have to decide anymore. He almost feels relieved in a way because if you're gone, he doesn't have to, I guess, feel those feelings. Or at least he thinks he doesn't. He loves me and that's the problem. Yeah, I mean, there's something with having you there makes it harder for him. Yeah. Hey, Nina. Had to leave so he can know. So yeah, I think he's relieved. There's a part of him that's relieved because, okay, well, if he's gone, then I don't have to decide. I don't have to come out, right? I don't have to act on my sexual desires. I don't have to act on that. So now he's going to try out other things, it looks like. Threatened him, yeah. Nina girl, what's up? Okay. Thank you, Stephen, for your donations, hon. I hope that helps. All right, Ileana. What is your question, hon? Looks like you would like the Lenormand. Lenormand for the next week. Okay. I think I'm going to break out the fairy since Nina showed up. Tinky Bell. All right, my dear. Yes, it did. It's sad. He won't be who he is. Yeah, Stephen, and you can't do anything about it, It is sad. But you got to take care of you, All right, so what can Miss Ileana expect for the next week, please? What can Ileana expect for the next week? What can Ileana expect for the next week, please? What can Ileana expect for the next week? 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 What? Ah, son of a gun. Ileana expect for the next. You have the sun, the lady, the ship, the letter, the anchor, okay, the heart, and the man. Girl, what's going on here? You got yourself a man. You're going to be talking to some man here. We got, wow, the sun and the heart. So we got some kind of loving relationship here. We have a change of heart, or what is this? You're very happy. We got stable communication. Now, this ship sometimes can be like a trip. It doesn't have to be, but it does look like some kind of change, some kind of there's something here about to explore a new romantic romantic relationships or to tread new paths in the one we already have. So I don't know if this is a new person or an old person, but because it could be either. You're either exploring a new romantic relationship or you're treading new paths in the one you already have. Communication between the man and the woman, or the woman and the man. Celebration of love. This is so crazy because when I have my eyes on a new man, nothing has happened, but I am open to exploring new options. Oh, honey, there's something here about like happiness in a relationship, an easygoing, loving relationship. Also, you got a message here. Stop worrying about things. Just soften up, open up, and let yourself melt with the experience. I'm going to say that one again. Stop worrying about things. Just soften up, open up, let yourself melt with the experience. Woo, nice, girl. Yeah, okay, so you're treading water here in a new relationship. Oh, I'm excited for you. Yeah, you're very like happy. Strong female vibes. You are like to spend a day with you. I think you guys may spend a day together. I love that. I feel a little bit Queen of Swords energy. And that's normal. You know, that's so normal to, especially, you know, when you've been through hell, right? But you know, all we can do is trust our intuition, go with our gut. And ask your tarot reader. But yeah, I mean, seriously, when I say that, I mean, you know, go with your own intuition, you know, when you're treading in these new love waters, right? But one thing, we are blessed here, all of us that experience the world of tarot or Lenormand or, you know, whatever, any kind of divination, I guess. You know, we got one up on them too, guys. But yeah, this looks really good, hon. I see communication that looks like stable. And yeah, I don't know if you'll go. I don't know. I'm getting to spend a day. Maybe you guys will do, you know, something together here during the day, though, is what I'm getting. Doesn't have to be, but communicating and expressing ourselves is new to us and scary. So, you know, you are probably a little scared, right? But yeah, I don't know. I think you're going to spend some time with him. I don't know for sure, but looks good. God revealed to me last year that Jay wasn't the one. I kept going towards him. Learned my lesson. to listen, especially since I did ask him to reveal if Jay was the one. Yeah. Yeah. And if we don't listen, it'll keep being thrown up in our face. I mean, it will. So, yeah, it sounds good. So, good luck to you, Ileana, and please keep me updated. I'm excited for you. You're welcome. Okay, Aries Sun. Looks like you want 2 Lenormands. So you are up, dear. So you can go ahead and post your first question. Oh, Nina, I see your donation. Let me wait a minute. What do I got here? I got Aries Sun and then Nina. Oh, Nina, you kind of split yours up here. I see what's going on. Okay. Let me just type up the list real quick so you guys know what's going on. Okay. So that's your first question. What's going on between J and B? Like what kind of relationship they have? Is that what you mean? I think. And then okay. And then J is Jay your guy or who you're interested in? Okay. Okay. So what kind of relationship here do J and B have? What is the relationship between J and B? Now is B a woman? I'm just asking because I charge the cards. I have a man card and a woman card in here. So just so that I know when the cards come up, who's who. So I read it for you properly. Assuming J is a male and B is a woman. Okay. Okay, what is going on between J, or what kind of relationship do J and B have? What kind of relationship do J and B have? What kind of relationship with J and B have? What kind of relationship does J and B have? What kind of relationship do Letter, fish, heart, fox, lady, stork, and the moon. Yeah. They are talking here. It's like they're having the same conversation over and over again. The heart's in the center, so this is some kind of romantic relationship. She shows up as the fox, though, so she's a little bit cunning. Like kind of like a trickster. Let's see. I'll get specific wording, but she's kind of selfish. Yeah, I'm getting the trickster, like a trickster. Her character is difficult to assess because she changes constantly depending upon her surroundings. Now, this conversation, I think they're having lots of conversation, actually. Their romantic night, like spending the night with someone. That's how he's like too. Um, comforting someone who's sad. I don't know. I think they spent the night with each other. Yeah, there's selfish love. I'm getting to act affectionately out of self-interest. Um, I'm gonna look more. These conversations that they're having is like they're having lots of conversations, but the quality isn't that great, is what I'm getting. And the conversation is kind of like trying to profit from something. Like there's something communicating just to get what you want, kind of thing. Yeah. I would say there's definitely something going on here between these people. They don't work together, do they? Yeah, it's all about what can I get out of you? Like to value only that which is of use to oneself. So it's it's kind of superficial, it looks like. Like, let's see, well, what can I get? What can I get out of this person? Um like using each other. They are friends and hang out a lot. Mm. To profit from somebody's sadness. So somebody's sad here, and like I think somebody's like comforting someone. And when I say I think they spent the night together, I don't have sex here on the table. Um, but it could be just that they, just for the night, didn't have to be all night. But I am getting something about them spending the night together. I was going to look more into this. I don't know, they just keep having the same conversation. Like that somebody's sad. Yeah, this have the same conversations you keep having. Talking about what they long for, what they want. So you don't see anything romantic? Um, yeah, I would say there's romantic, yes. I would say it's romantic, but it's more what can I get out of you than like true love. Serious? No, not serious. Just what can I get out of you? It's like a very selfish, how can I use you for my benefit kind of thing. But with the heart here in the center, I would have to say it is romantic, yes. But I don't think it's serious, no, because it's more about what can I get from out of you. How can I use you best kind of thing. I thought it was her using him. It could be both. Okay, and then you also wanted to know about him being honest. Okay, so I can't do a yes or no question with the Lenormand, but I can ask how he feels about you. Um, or, yeah, how he feels about you. Okay. How does Jay feel about Aries Sun, please? How does Jay feel about Aries Sun? How does Jay feel about Aries Sun, please? How does Jay feel about Aries Sun? 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 How does Jay feel? Whoops. How does Jay feel Okay, we got the stork, the whips, the ship, the clouds, and the moon. The heart and the man. Okay. So I'm getting like a recurring conflict. He feels like you guys like keep having something that keeps happening here again and again, like an argument or a conflict. And is there like it's very emotional here. Did you guys have an argument or like, I mean, even it could even be like violence? Like he's got some kind of memory of some kind of violence, or violence might be a little harsh word, but I guess because of an argument you guys had. And like he's wanting to get away from that argument. The date didn't happen. I told him I didn't like that. Oh. Oh, I remember you now. I mean, I remember your reading. I remembered you, but I didn't remember your reading, but now I do. Okay. Misunderstanding causes a conflict. So now you've still got the conflict. He feels like, yeah. Okay, so there was a misunderstanding here that causes conflict. And then he may feel like you're not talking to him, like you're punishing him by being unreachable. So I told him another time for the date since he seemed undecided. Oh, okay. Okay. So he feels like you guys have had a misunderstanding. And now you're punishing him by not talking to him. They told me not to take it the wrong way because he is interested, but that's why I wanted to see if he was being honest. He feels confused, I think. I think he's being honest. I mean, well, I don't know that he's. This is more talking about like what's going on, between you guys right now. Yeah, he's confused. Yeah, profound confusion. Like he's like so confused. because you guys keep having the same conflict, so he's confused about it. And I think he wants some kind of forgiveness. I'm getting like a change of heart. He thinks you guys had a misunderstanding, and so now he's all confused, and he thinks you're not talking to him or something, because that's how you're punishing him as well. That's how it's coming up, anyways. Um, you do have the heart on the table, so yeah, like he's having a change of heart. And these are the exact cards that Ileana had, which is about exploring a new romantic relationship or treading past in the one we already have. Um, so he sees you as exploring a new romantic relationship, but yet now he's all confused. Have you not responded to him? Yeah, with you. Mm-hmm. I'm getting lover's grief. Like he's was doing starting this new relationship, and now he's got some kind of grief about it, and he's confused, and he thinks you guys keep having the same misunderstanding. So I think he's interested in you, yes, or at least he was for sure, but now he doesn't really know what to do. Yeah, that's exactly how you feel. Oh, so he canceled you at the last minute? Well, I know he did that one time, but that was because of that gal. Remember that your friend who was like being way too like obnoxious? And the date, now what happened with the date though? He canceled at the last minute on the date, or you canceled at the last minute on the date? Wait, so I didn't like it. He said, let's go. I'm confused. So then I said, let's go another day because it seems like you are interested. What made you think he was undecided? Well, I can see why he's confused because I'm confused listening to it. Not listening to it, trying to understand, like, what? Um, so I think he's telling you the truth that he's interested in, but I don't know where it's going to go from here because now there's just way too much. The same problem keeps happening. He's already seeing that. Okay, we're having the same conflict again and again. So I don't really know what's going to happen from here, but he does see that you guys keep having the same conflict, and then now there's just so much confusion. I don't think he knows what to do. So you're both confused. Maybe you guys need to talk about it because I think you're both. Because you guys were supposed to go out, and then if I'm understanding correctly, he canceled on you at the last minute. He said no to sex earlier that week. Yeah. And Saturday changed his mind, and then he changed it again. Okay. Yeah, honey, that's a little bit too confusing. You donated 2 times, Rosemary? Oh, okay. Well, honey, I don't know. I think he was interested at one time, but now he's so confused. I don't know. Keep me updated, though. Seems like you guys need to talk about it. If you guys are already having this many problems and you haven't even went out on a date, it's like red flag. You know what I mean? Having all this already having problems, and you haven't even went on a date. I'd be like, see ya. It shouldn't be that hard, Okay. Thank you, dear, for your donation. Rosemary, you are up, my dear. So you say you donated twice. Let me see here. You're welcome, Mary son. I hope you get things straight in your head here. I would like to know, where is Brock on having a private investigator following me? If you remember, he had one before. What? He had a private investigator on you before? I don't remember. Like, let's see here. So I'm going to do, what we're going to do is, we'll do Rosemary, and then we'll do Nina, and then we'll come back to Rosemary, okay? For your second one. Okay. So you want to know like why he's, I don't know if, I don't think I'd get a good answer if I say where is he. I can ask like, why is he doing this? What the heck, girl? Is that okay if I ask why? Because I don't know. I mean, is that what you're wanting to know? Like, why is he doing this? Well, you're kind of wanting to know a yes or no question, and I can't really answer that with Lenormand. What is Brock? What is Brock doing with, what is Brock doing as far as a private investigator for Rosemary? What is Brock doing? What is Brock doing when it comes to having a private investigator following Rosemary? What is Brock doing when it comes to having a private investigator following Rosemary? Okay, let's see what we get here. Okay, we got the bouquet, the house, the garden, clouds, the coffin, the letter, and the bear. So I do see something about privacy being violated, and a a visit to a home. I guess that's your home. It's like the social niceties or the pleasantries have ended. There's no more conversations that are pleasant between you guys. Yeah, no more hiding. Yeah. So it is okay. I will change my question. Oh, she must be behind. Uh, so somebody here presents a different persona to the public than what they are like in private. Um, and to deceive the public, I'm getting powerful social networks. So there's communication here through social networks, or at least there was. Secrets in the family. I don't. I think he's like secrets in the family. So I don't know if you know something here maybe about him. And so he's trying to keep that quiet. Any information you may know about him and his family, maybe even his parents, right? Or a parent. Uh, End of secrecy. No more hiding. Yeah. So I think it's about not having a secret exposed. Yeah, secrets exposed, because he presents this facade around other people. Like he has to have a certain reputation and he doesn't want you saying anything about who he really is. Doesn't want you exposing him because he's very active in social networks. So I, I can't say for positive that he has somebody following you, but I can tell you that he definitely doesn't want you talking about um, his family. He's trying to like protect his family or his home. It's like a security system for him, basically. If he does have a private investigator, it's because he's trying to protect his family. Um, and they also, it may even have been their idea. Yeah, it's some conflict between private and public life. Somebody's privacy is violated. This is a family in the public eye. So that's the deal. This family's in the public eye. We've got the family reputation. So when it comes to any kind of private matters being exposed to the public, like that's what they don't want. That's why he's doing it. I mean, that's what's up. I don't know for sure that he's doing it. I would just say that if he is, then this is why, because you know something that he doesn't want you to expose to the public. Yeah. Okay. All right. I will come back to you, Rosemary, in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and read for Nina. Okay, Nina, what is your question, dear? The usual? Well, when you say the usual, like, wait, I know Tinky though, but like, you've been asking about, like, love lately. Yeah, okay. For a while, you were asking, like, what can I expect this week? I think you were. What can I expect coming up in September? What can I expect? But lately, it's been all about Mikey. Okay. What are his current true intentions? Okay. Yep. All right. What are Mike's current true intentions towards Nina, please? What are Mike's current true intentions towards Nina? 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 What are Mike's current Mike's current true intentions? Okay, we have the tower. Scythe. Fish. Garden. The house. The key. And the fox. Okay. All right, give me a second here. The tower. What is this about shutting out the public? Discontinuing involvement in social networks. he wants to look at like what you have, what do you need, what can you spare, like parting with that it came up with you too. Oh, he deleted his Instagram. Okay, like okay, that's what maybe with this no more contact. Because this is the tower and the side is like no more contact. I'm like, what? But he's kind of he's cutting away anything that he doesn't think he needs anymore. Is there a long list? Esmer, I'm doing Nina, then I'd be Rosemary, then you'd be right after Rosemary. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna cut out anything that is too much. He's like, okay, what do I have? What do I really need? What can I spare? What can I get rid of? I'm also getting to part with money or possessions, but maybe that's just the social media stuff. Yeah, he's like weighing the risk carefully. Like, if this is not good for me, I am cutting it off. Yeah, because yeah, he's being very cautious about what he reveals. So that also kind of goes back to cutting his Instagram or whatever. He's like, he's very much his image that he projects is important to him. That seems sneaky. No, I don't think it's sneaky. He is very, his image, I think it's his image to you. He doesn't, I don't know, he wants, I guess he wants you to trust his appearance or trust who he is. Yeah, I would like, just like you're saying, he's presenting himself in a way that serves himself. So if he feels that he needs to cut out stuff because it's going to serve himself better with you, like, well, my life's going to be a hell of a lot easier if I just get rid of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, my woman is going to be a lot happier if I just don't have this stuff. So anything that's too much, yeah, he's cutting it out. And it's for selfish reasons, yes. But not just for himself. Like, But I get it's more for the relationship. It must not be that important to him, like, which it shouldn't be. I mean, that's like those people that on Facebook, they won't say they're in a relationship. Well, the reason they say they ain't in a relationship is because they want to be able to play the field. So he's just cutting it all out, huh? Yeah, it's not that important, right? Yes, he's valuing that which is of use to himself. To value that which is of use to himself. So I think that's why he's cutting these things out, because it's useful for him to, not have problems with you, like what you're saying here. He, like, if he was to make something public, it would be at great personal cost to him. Like, but I think it has to do with you. It's not that important for him to. I think that's why I'm getting the no more contact. It's not no more contact with you. It's no more contact with social media or social stuff, like, and how he looks to, his image he's projecting to anyone else but you. He's cutting that out because, well, he's doing it for you, like you said, because he really doesn't care. I'm getting, like, to value his reputation, like, he's cutting that out. Because it would cause him too much personal cost if he put all his stuff out there publicly. Yeah. It just cuts out stuff that he doesn't really need in his life. It's not necessary. Yeah, it's all about private matters. He's not going to disclose his private matters. Yeah. He doesn't want his privacy violated. He doesn't want, it's like a social rule, basically. You kind of told him, well, um, this is what I want or whatever, and he's fine with it, looks like. And yeah, he's setting boundaries to enforce the rules. So I don't know if you made a rule to him, like, look, I don't want our private life on Facebook, or I don't want our private life on Instagram. He says he likes to be private about his relationship. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it says here, to enforce the rules. So that's his rules. And he's keeping everyone away from his, like, he just has high standards. So he's keeping people away. I guess just like social media people. Um, he wants to be the head of the family, okay? I'm getting very much, he wants to be the head of the family, like the, the head. He's got very high standards. And so it's like he's made a plan to cut it out. Yeah, no more contact. There's somebody he's not going to have contact with. Disciplined cleanup. So yeah, he's cleaning up his social media. A rational way of putting an end to something. So it's rational for him to shut off his social media. It's just rational. Causes less problems. He doesn't really care what other people, or he doesn't really think he needs to put it out there. I remember social network came up in my last reading from you too. Yeah. That was something about, like, he wants to show you off. I remember, like, he wants to show you off, but I feel like that's more of an in-person thing, like with his friends or whatever, than social media. Yeah, he just knows it's rational for him to discontinue something. It is rational for him to discontinue something. So yeah, I don't think it's bad, Nina. At first I was like, what the hell? Because the tower and the first cards that come out is like, that is no contact. That is like when people are having no contact. I'm like, that can't be right. So, but it also means putting an irrational end to something. And I think that, and then after the cards come out, it's like, oh, it's the social media. So I'm like, there's no way that they're having no contact. They're moving in together. That's I'm reading that wrong, but that's why we have to, get all the cards out before we start talking. Oh, right. Or start reading. Like, get all the cards out before you start saying anything so you can see the whole picture. Okay. This week is the move. Yay! I'm excited for you. She's like, oh, shit. You'll be all right, dear. Okay. Yeah, Stephen, I thought I just saw that come through. So did Esmer end up donating? Let's see. I didn't see anything for Esmer. Donated for 2 Lenormands and 3 tarots. Only one is David related. Oh, honey, I don't. I'm. You ask whatever you want. I'm not that way about. I don't judge or anything, because there was a time in my life when I was out. It wasn't on YouTube, but I was using Purple Ocean like to an excess. Like, I was an addict. I was a freaking addict. So I don't judge anyone at all. But I look at it now like it was a good thing because it's how I came to tarot. So okay. So next up is Rosemary. I'm talking about you asking about David. Like, I don't, that's fine with me. No problems. Yeah, I'm glad I got away from people I need to do that for constantly. Yeah. Could you tell me where is broke out when it comes to me and our twin flames? Yeah, twin flame is bullshit, Rosemary. You're saying bullshit? Like, twin flames is bullshit. Period. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I don't know that for sure. But I can tell you that every single person that's come in here claiming they're in a twin flame relationship, it's a toxic relationship. But I'm definitely no expert on twin flames. I can just tell you what I've seen in here. They're not twin flames. If somebody wanted to be with you, they would be with you. You don't have to run and chase them and all that stuff. They're not off with someone else. And then someday they'll be with you or something like that. Like that's, I don't know. I hate when people tell people they're their twin flame. I shouldn't say I myself have done that. If the card comes up, I tell people that, but I'm just not so sure that all these people that think that this is their twin flame, that it's true their twin flame. Very true. Why not keep it simple and direct? Yeah. I mean, it is pretty simple. If somebody wants to be with you, they're going to be with you. I mean, it's that simple. So, you want to know, so let me think about how we're going to word this. I mean, even Rosemary's calling it bullshit. So I think somebody has told you, Rosemary, that this is your twin flame. And so you believe it, right? And so you got in your head that there's going to be a time when you guys are together. I'm assuming, anyways. I can like ask here. Dang it. I don't know how many people I've had to, mostly I've got people, oh shit. Hang on a second, we got problems here. I've had people that come to me for private readings telling me somebody on TikTok told them this person is their twin flame and got them all freaked out. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Just a moment. There we go. Now, I can ask how he's feeling about you or what you can expect next from him. Do you want to know what you can expect next from him? I mean, that's pretty much what you're asking, I would say. But are you there, Rosemary? Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and ask because I think this will answer your question. Where's my mailman? God, he's late today. Okay. What is Brock's next action towards Rosemary, please? What is Brock's next action towards Rosemary? What is Brock's next action towards Rosemary? What is Brock's next? What is Brock's next action towards Rosemary? 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 Okay. Sure, she says. Okay, good. All right, we got the garden, the tree, the mountain, the dog, the whips, key, and the man. Okay, so with the mountain and the man here, we do have obstacles. There's just like very stubborn here. When it comes to like even you guys being friends here, there's some kind of obstacle, even in the friendship here. There's an obstacle. Yeah, there's a lot of like very stubborn. And I'm getting here like an argument with a friend. So like, even if you guys did have some kind of contact, it looks like there would be some kind of conflict. I don't really see contact here because the mountain in the center, the mountain is an obstacle and it's usually like a no card, like no, nothing's happening here, silence. And with the tree beside it, it's even stronger of very stubborn, persistent silence. Let's see what else I can get for you. The garden and the whips too is like some kind of shitstorm. Like it can be in the media or like social media, like a shitstorm, like some kind of I don't know, like things just went awry. I can get the exact wording, but I know it's something like a shitstorm. Yeah, public dispute, violation of privacy, online harassment, public humiliation. Damn. Okay, that must be the argument here. So there's some kind of public humiliation and violation of privacy, online harassment here. So he's not budging. He's like way too stubborn here because of something like that. Some kind of, I think he feels like he's been harassed, or maybe you feel like that. Could be both. But there's definitely an argument between the two of you. You may see him like performing publicly. I'm getting to model. He presents himself as he's very fit, very healthy. Like I said, I'm not seeing anything anytime soon. Like you guys at one time, it looks like you had a very good friendship. Yeah, a strong, healthy, stable, healthy, strong friendship. And it looks like you're very, very devoted to him. And you're loyal to him, but he's not allowing that friendship to happen here. He's stubborn. Very extreme stubbornness. And he's trying to deal with these problems, this online harassment or whatever. He's trying to deal with that very pragmatically and calmly. So that's probably why he's not really having a lot of contact with you, because he feels like there's been some kind of online harassment. Okay? That's what I have for you, my dear. Thank you for your donations. So no, Rosemary, I don't think this guy's your twin flame. I don't see it. And I'm sorry for whoever told you that. Okay. I think Rosemary may be a little bit behind. All right, Stephen, you are up. Yeah, I guess Esmer didn't end up donating. Because I don't see anything from her. Okay, so what did Stephen? 2 Lenormands, 3 tarots. Okay. Okay, Stephen, you can go ahead with your first question. Answer for another question. Sure, hon. It'll be a little while before we get to it, though. Because Stephen, he's got 5 questions. So it may even be up to 30 minutes. Probably more than 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes. You'll be back? Okay. Well, Stephen, hang on just a second, Aries Sun, because I don't see Stephen. If so, I'll have you go ahead and go. Stephen, are you here? You are up, dear. I don't know what's happened to Stephen. So why don't you go ahead and post your question, hon? I did receive your donation. What will happen next with me and Jim? Okay. Give me just a second. I just got to run to the bathroom real quick. It'll be just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay. What will happen next with me and Jim? All right, let's use the fairy. Okay, what will happen next with... Oh, JM. Oh, I'm saying Jim. That's funny. I just threw an eye in there. All right, what will happen next with Aries and JM? What will happen next with Aries, Sun, and JM? What will happen next with Aries, Sun, and JM? What will happen next with Aries, Sun? Oh! And JM. What will happen next with Aries, Sun, and JM? And we got the Child, the Birds, the Bouquet, the Moon, the House, the Rider, and the Cross. Okay, I think you're going to get, this does look like there's some kind of like invitation here, like a visit. I'm getting a fateful visit. So I do see there's a lot of emotional strain here, though, involved. Very nervous, very anxiety here. Nights at home. So, yeah, I feel like there's more to come here. I'm almost positive this Rider and Bouquet is like an invitation. Yes. Oh, okay. A visitor who's invited themselves. Oh dear. So it's not over between us. I don't think so. Because I'm getting compliments, flirting, a visitor who's invited themselves, this fateful visit. Now, I don't know if that's you or him, because the way the question's worded, it's hard for me to tell. It's just like what's happening between you guys. And then, but yeah, it's something at night. Like somebody coming to somebody's house. Yeah, invasion of privacy, home invasion. So somebody comes back that we know very well. So yeah, they're coming back. And when I say invasion of privacy, that's just that. Don't take it like that. It's just like somebody's coming into your space. Okay. Yeah, like a gathering, a noisy party or gathering here. Yeah, like you guys, I'm seeing it. You guys had like a chaotic beginning, is what I'm getting here. Which, I mean, that's true. You guys have had kind of chaos here. But and you're kind of worried here about something that's just beginning, right? But I think they're going to pop in at your house, or vice versa. I can't say for positive, but somebody visits somebody that's sad. Somebody's comforting somebody at nights at home. So something outside of the house. No, I don't think it's outside of the house. I think it's at a house. You mean because of the noisy party? Yeah, that it doesn't have to be a noisy party, but it's like, okay. I think it's more being worried about a visit or an invitation. There is chat and gossip in the social circle. But yeah, it could just be a gathering, and the gathering could just be the two of you, okay? But it is people coming together, and I do think that there's going to be some blah 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 blah, like in your social circle. It looks like, but yeah, it's very worried here and stuff about, am I going to see this guy again? Is he going to talk to me again? Da 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 da. And then it does appear that you will. That there will come to your. I think they're going to come to your house. So that's not unusual. He's been to your house before. Yeah, nights at home to plan a night. Oh, or you could also plan a night. You may not stay at home. You could also maybe plan something. But I don't know. No, I feel like he's coming to your house though. Not inside, but he usually picks me up. Okay, so he knows. So you guys have been out on a date before? Yeah, so he knows where you live. Yeah, okay. So he's going to plan, you guys are either going to plan something or he's going to come over. But yeah, I don't think this is over, no. Yeah. He always changes things last minute. Yeah, that's annoying as hell. Yeah, I don't think this is the end, no. This is not the end of you guys. Nope. There's more to the story. So yeah, keep me updated, please. As we that was over. I think there's more to come here. According to the Lenormand, there is more to come here. And Lenormand's, I trust the Lenormand very much. And it's mostly because I've seen it in my own life, and I've had people come in here giving me updates. So please give me an update. That's why I was kind of shocked that that date didn't happen that you guys were going to have on Saturday. Oh, I was accurate about the date? Oh, okay. I can't remember what I said. You said no sex. Yeah, that's true. Now I do remember that. Yeah. You said it was possible, but no sex. Okay, yeah, I do remember that now that you say that. That's funny. Lenormand's really good with predictions. Really good about predictions. You're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Okay, Stephen, did you make it back, dear? How long have you been reading it for? Oh, the Lenormand. It's been over a year now. Shoot, I think maybe a year and a half. That I brought Lenormand to the channel. But, well, I guess I was reading it by myself before. But I brought it to the channel about then. It's hard. It is not easy. I think tarot is easier. But nice for you. Well, thank you, dear. Thank you. So, Stephen, did you make it back? I don't know what's going on with Stephen. He's usually always here. I don't know what's going on with him. If you don't show up soon, I'm going to be getting off of here. I'm getting hungry. Oh, there he is. Hey, Stephen. Okay. Oh, you're fine. I really haven't been waiting on you because I read for Aries Sun and now it's your turn. So it's all good. So go ahead with your first question, huh? Okay. How is David feeling about Lenormand? Or feeling about Lenormand? Oh my gosh. How is David feeling about Leandro? Okay, so. David feeling about Leandro now? Okay, I thought I saw something flip over. How is David feeling about Leandro now? 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 How is David feeling about Fox Child Clouds Key Lady Cross in the Lilies. Well, I think I'm getting this virgin thing again. I'm going to make sure before I already said it, didn't I? But I think this. Oh, maybe not. Okay, no, it is. Well, it's not necessarily virgin, but sexual inexperience. So, and that he feels like, okay, an innocent person here is being seduced, and he thinks that I guess he's supposed. David shows it. Okay, this is David, so it's David here, and he's struggling with his identity. Yeah. He's trying to adapt to the pressure here. And he's struggling. Suffering has become an integral part of one's identity. That's David. So I think he feels like Leandro. Wait, David is curious here about sex with Leandro. He is curious. But he's inexperienced. And he feels like he doesn't really trust Leandro's like motives. And he feels like Leandro's kind of streetwise and that's somebody who's streetwise, cunning, or maybe even dishonest versus inexperienced person, which would be David, because David is shown up here as inexperienced sexually. So he doesn't really trust him. He's being very cautious. Yeah, he's like, because he doesn't want to be gullible. He's something talking about development of identity. Development of identity. Like like David's trying to develop his identity. You know, how he identifies himself. I'm thinking it's his sexual orientation. Um, and Leandro's really experienced. And so, and he's not. That's just how he's feeling here. But it's like he's trying to figure out who he is. David is. Yeah, he's really lost. He's lost. He doesn't know what he's supposed to do. Like, wow, this is interesting. When it comes to sex with Leandro, he doesn't know what his task is. He doesn't know what he's supposed to do. Wow. So he's kind of lost. He doesn't have anything to guide him. He doesn't really know. He's in love with him? I don't think he's in love with him. He's curious. He's confused and he's curious. He feels like he's trying to find clarity here. He doesn't know. He's so inexperienced. He doesn't know what to do. He wants to be open about something that he's been trying to hide. I do see that. He's trying to figure out a misunderstanding with him, but he just doesn't know what to do. It's like he's opened himself to something new, and now everything is so confusing. Like, okay, he's put himself in a position where he can do this with Leandro, but he's so confused. He doesn't know what to do. But I don't see love here. This is all sexual stuff, hon. This is all sexual stuff. David's suffering is what I'm getting. He suffers with his identity. So but no, there's no love. The heart's not there. There's no love here. It's just curiosity. How's Leandro feeling about David? How's Leandro feeling about Ten of Swords, the Sun, the heck, and the Two of Cups. That's quite the spread. Well, I would say he wants to have some kind of relationship here with him with the Two of Cups. There's some kind of painful ending, though. He's still, he wants to have a relationship with him, though. But there's some kind of betrayal. He feels stabbed in the back when it comes to this relationship. These are very contradictory. And the Ten of Swords, the Sun, they're like complete opposite. So there's been a damper on his happiness here. So I think he's feeling kind of betrayed by him, actually. But I think he still wants a relationship with him. It's kind of like, I kind of get bipolar feelings from this, like pain to happiness, pain to happiness, like the hell. I think maybe he feels like this relationship's very up and down. Not steady. Same question with for the Lenormand. Okay. What's the Andrew feeling about David? What's the Andrew feeling about David now? How's the Andrew feeling about David now? How's the Andrew feeling about David now? How's the Andrew feeling about David now? Do you think he's the main reason I got kicked out? Oh, I I don't know, Steven. I can't really say for sure. I think your friend David is the main reason. I mean, he's got problems for sure. Because David ultimately makes the decisions, right? I mean, but was Leandro in his ear? Probably so, yeah. Okay, so we have the couple here. So this is David and this is Leandro. So what the heck? Okay. I think Leandro's still like looking for an opportunity here with David. But he's showing up here as the X though. Or maybe it's okay. I think he feels like David is really struggling with a chaotic situation. And he is he's very rash in taking on responsibilities. Like maybe he he took on some kind of responsibilities here, and now he's got all these different tasks he's got to do, probably because you're gone. And so he's really struggling here with all of that. And he's got a very irresponsible, unstable way of living. Yeah. But I think he's still like, he keeps, he's still out there looking for opportunities here. But I think he also thinks David's looking for opportunities like elsewhere. Because Leandro shows up as the X. Yeah, Leandro's showing up here as the X, and David's looking for new opportunities, is what Leandro's thinking. But Leandro's he's still like keeping his eyes and ears open here. I don't know. He kind of thinks that David's he ventures something, but he doesn't think about the risk. And now he's got all these responsibilities, and maybe he didn't think about that, is what Leandro's thinking. Like, making a change brings a lot of hardship with it. And Painful departure. Yeah, I think Leandro's leaving it behind is what I'm seeing. And he thinks that David's got a lot of burdens here. But he's responsible for it. So I don't know. Now I see this. Leandro sure don't think that he's responsible for you leaving. I think he's thinking that, okay, now David's got all these problems because he wanted to I don't know, explore new things. But I don't know. I don't think that I think Leandro thinks he's not in the running here or whatever. He's out. Yeah, he honestly he doesn't take it too seriously. The hurt's not that deep. Leandro's actually counting his blessings. So yeah, he thinks David's out here exploring new stuff and Leandro's out. That's what I got, dear. Well, we got earlier that they were arguing. Okay, we got another tarot left. This is going to be last question. I'm getting hungry. I'm going to fix me something to eat. I'm going to do this creamy Parmesan, one pot chicken and rice. Yeah, that's what I got, Steven. I wonder, David's in such a hard place. He's lost you. He's lost Leandro. Tell my husband manager at the rock. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not your last question. Why did I say that? This is your second tarot, though. Okay. How does my manager at the rock venue feel about me? I do good work, but he's depressed lately. I think he's annoyed. I dance on the stage during goth night. Well, why couldn't you dance on stage? What the hell? is Steven's manager at the Rock Venue feeling about him? How is Steven's manager at the Rock Venue feeling about him? How is Steven's manager at the Rock Venue feeling about him? How is Steven's manager at the Rock Venue feeling about him? Steven's manager at the Rock Venue. Steven's manager. 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Well, I would say that you're tired here. The 10 of Wands, like overworked, maybe tired, working too hard or something. Can't. But the two of Swords, like not making a decision, and like something keeps happening. But the Wheel of Fortune, like it just keeps repeating itself. Some kind of not making a decision is what I'm getting with the 2 of Swords. Like kind of you're very tired, and overworked. So that doesn't really make sense. Dancing on the stage, but I think he thinks you're tired here. And I don't know, maybe you get too tired to where it's hard to decide what to do or something. With the 2 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune is here. So that's a good positive card to be here. Like, I don't think he thinks you're stuck this way or something. It does make sense. Oh, okay. All right. And what's your last question, dear? The last tarot. I think I got that right. I think that's your third one. It is. Okay. I was going back looking. Okay. How does the owner feel about you? The owner at the Rock Venue? How does the owner at the Rock Venue feel about Stephen? How does the owner at the Rock Venue feel about Stephen? How does the owner at the Rock Venue feel about Stephen? How does the owner at the Rock Venue feel about Stephen? How does the owner at the Rock Venue feel about Stephen? High Priestess, right? Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Okay, I think he thinks that you are keeping quiet here about like new job opportunities and something you having something new in your life. Like, um, I think he thinks you're looking for work and you're not really saying anything about it. Like you're not like you're keeping quiet that you're out there looking for some kind of new opportunity, more money, whatever. Even maybe even any ideas that you have, maybe you're not speaking those either. Something about you being quiet about opportunities. He's a famous hacker. Oh wow. Yeah, I think he thinks you're going to probably get a new job. Is what he thinks about you. Like he also intuitively feels you're going to be doing something new here, but he also feels like you're not saying anything about it. Like you haven't let anyone know. I'm not going to be staying here long, kind of thing. Makes sense. Okay, good. All right. Thank you, Stephen. I am going to get off of here. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful evening. And I shall return probably tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Talk to y'all later.